What is up, everybody? And we are live. I'm JohnnyKpicks, and alongside me, I have Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets, as usual. And we are at a UFC off week. Yay!
No yay.
I know. How you doing today?
Good, man. Like you said, just I wake up and I'm trying to figure out what I got to do for my MMA stuff, and I'm like, damn, there ain't nothing to do. So just sitting around, waiting, doing some tape and getting ready for this next one, man.
Yeah, I did a little bit of early research today. I only got through like maybe 4 or 5 fights, so I don't really know too much more than that. I watched, Dana White Contender series was last night.
Right.
That did very good. That was very fun to watch. Like a lot of knockouts, a lot of finishes. I think all but one had a finish in it. So it was last like 3 or 4 weeks have been very entertaining for Dana White Contender series. So it's getting better. Like I know a couple seasons ago, like it was kind of boring, and I'm like, why am I even watching this? These guys suck. But there's a lot of good guys now. So
yeah, they're getting all the good talent from all around the world, man. And a lot of these guys are looking super UFC ready. Yesterday, had a bunch of good people on it. It's been a great season. Can't wait to see Bo Nico next week.
True. And like the cool thing about them too is like there'll be a couple like people coming back on their second try, maybe third try. At least they're giving them the opportunity to like progress and like come back, and like because that one guy, Austin Lane, like he lost to Greg Hardy his first time in the Dana White Contender series, but he was super raw. Like he just started MMA then, but now he's got like 5 or 6 more fights under his belt. He's got a good winning streak. He came out and he looked really good, even though he kicked the guy in the balls like really bad.
Dude, that was a legit ball kick. That was one of the best ones, man.
Yeah.
The dude went down, and then he recovered in like 1 minute, was ready to fight again. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the chat real quick, and then we'll talk about UFC Vegas 60 real quick, how we did and all that good stuff.
Right.
What's up, Papa Chuck? How's it going? Thanks for coming out, man. Stack, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
John Newquist, how's it going, man? Vegas 61 should be easier. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I only done about 4 or 5 fights, and some of the fights are a little sketchy. The ones I did, maybe. So I'm just like, we'll see, though.
The lines are crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Miguel? He said the last Sanhagen card kicked my ass. Yeah, I didn't really do that well either, but I didn't like get my ass kicked, if you want to say.
Yeah, it was a weird card, man.
It was, yeah. Alberto, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out. Bunny Hunter, what's up, man? But yeah, how'd you do it? Last card, UFC Vegas 60.
I did great for that card. I think I went plus 0.85 units, which is a win for that card, dude. It was everything with what happened with Sabatini, I didn't have a bet on Zellhuber or Sabatini, but like I just know that was a crazy card. I liked what Feely did. That was a really, really close fight. It was a good fight. I had that Rodriguez under 1.5, which was, awesome. I thought it should have been stopped in that first round. I'm like, how are they letting him go out with that? Hit like a vagina on his forehead.
Did you see
that point, dude?
You saw the picture of his thing when he opened up, and you actually saw like that artery right there?
Yeah.
That's like one of the main arteries. Like,
dude,
and it was so big. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I looked it up online, and I saw a picture. Like, that's one of the main arteries that go in your, I don't know, for whatever, your body or whatever.
I don't know how that doctor kept letting them fights go. He's just basically, hit him one more time, make sure he's dead. Like, as far as, because dude, them even who was it? What's his name? Song. He had a crazy cut too, dude. And you figure it should have been like most of them dudes like Rodriguez. You could look at his shit right away and be like, damn, he's probably gonna need some type of like surgery on that. I know he got stitched up, but it seemed, man.
Yeah, he has like a T, like it's like this right here, and then it goes down. So like it's like a T.
Like, instead of the bridge of his nose, it's like up under his eyebrow. Like, dude, and that knee, I don't know how the fuck he ate that knee and kept going. Like, he's a bad mofo, dude. Like Rodriguez is a bad mofo.
Yeah, I will know going forward. This guy's not getting knocked out, and the only way you're going to beat him is by decision. So if I like the other guy, I'm just going to do a prop with decision because he's not getting knocked out and he's not getting submitted. Like this guy's too, like he's too good and durable and stuff like that. So
he's legit everywhere. When I did my breakdown for him and Marquez, I think I might even have said this last week, but it's like If he would have lost to Marquez, I think he would have been 11-5. And I was like, dude, he will be the best 11-5 fighter I've ever seen in my life. Cause he's a high level black belt. I think he might even be like above a black belt, like a crazy. Yeah. And then he's got good wrestling and his striking's phenomenal. So can't wait to see. I just hope that scar don't end up getting him in the future. You know what I mean? Because when you get scar tissue literally in your whole everything right there, you could get Diaz problems or something.
Yeah, he's gonna have to definitely gonna have to take some time off. I would say probably like 5 or 6 months, probably.
Let that really heal up.
Because that was like one of the nastiest cuts I've seen from a strike or whatever, like ever. Like it was just disgusting.
Spot it was in too, dude.
Yeah,
crazy.
But, yeah, I think on my picks I went like 7-6, which isn't the greatest, but like you said on that card, like there were so many like coin flip fights. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And from my bets, I think I lost a little over 2 units, like 2.17 or 2.18 units. So
it's not bad. I've seen a lot of people lost a lot of money on that card.
I just had some like bad breaks. So like you said with Pat Sabatini, I had Sabatini in a parlay.
That was crazy.
He got dusted right away. I had Del Huber in a parlay, and he looked like a completely different fighter. So I'm like, you can't judge like this. You can't cap that. You just really can't.
I couldn't understand what was going on. What like that kid's a beast, dude. Yeah, it was just very weird, especially after weigh-ins. Like he was in Ogden's face. He followed it, like he wouldn't move and just followed his eyes with him off the stage and stuff, and then comes out and don't even fight. Like it didn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh, and then like one of the other bets I remember losing was the Giles Kosuke fight doesn't go to decision, mind you. Not even the under 1.5, and that fight was the most boring fight of the night. Like they were just dancing and hugging the whole time. Like no,
Giles almost got caught in that Von Flu. You almost had it for a minute. His eyes was like he was. But yeah, man, boring. Dudes didn't want to fight. A lot of dudes didn't want to fight. It seemed like, man.
Well, and then they were saying it on the commentary, which they brought up a good point. Like both guys got knocked out pretty bad last time or gassed out, and they were probably like so cautious that they didn't want to make a mistake, and they just danced and hugged the whole time. I'm like, this is freaking retarded.
They didn't want to do anything. Yeah.
If I was like Dana, I'd be pissed. Like that fight was one of the fights that I thought, like, no doubt was not going to go to the judges' scorecards 100%.
Yeah, you would think either Kosuke was going to get that early finish or
gas out.
Or Giles, but it was on that was more on Giles, man, because he's the one that needed to push out. Like if he would have started fighting, Kosuke would have started fighting more. But it's on both of them. But it's like Giles should have went out there and finished him after 2 bad losses. You need to look real good. You didn't.
Yeah, so. I mean. After the second round, for sure, Kosuke, I mean, he tried a little bit more, but when he got on top of him, he didn't do anything. And I'm like, dude, you're losing. You're literally just hugging him on the ground, not doing anything, and you're losing this fight. Like, what are you trying to prove here? And like, you're proving that you don't want to win. That's what you're proving.
Right. Yeah, third round takes him down.
Yeah. We'll see what the chat says. Alberto said, Van Camp looked terrible last week. Yes.
What? I mean, dude, you talk about fucking fight IQ and none of it. The fuck? He didn't even try to grapple one time. I could see in my girlfriend when that fight started, he was standing in the cage across from dude, staring at Mota, and I'm like, oh my, I'm like, he just don't look like there's anything behind his eye. Like he didn't look that smart. I told her that, and my girl was like, you bet on him? I was like, yeah. And it comes out, dude. But dude, you know what though? I actually had a bet on him. I had 1.25 units on him to win a good amount, and when you lose like that, it's almost like Ode Osborne. I had more money on Ode, so I wasn't as happy about that. But at least if they're going to lose my money and have bad fight IQ, they get punched in the face super hard for it. So I'm not that mad in the end. You know, I'm like, fucking, you deserve it. You didn't even try to grapple one time, dude. The dude was piecing him up from the opening seconds, and he never even tried to clinch him. He deserved that punch in the face. And
he was like the much bigger guy too. That was the funniest thing.
Slow though, but like grapple him, slow down Mota guy slows down a little bit by that second round. Nope, let him punch you in the fucking face all day and go to sleep. Good.
The Baron said he faded the guy that got outstruck by Levitt and paid for it. Yeah, I did too.
How did he not beat Levitt? The fuck? Like,
why? Seriously, if he would have done half of what he did that fight, he would have beat Levitt. half.
It doesn't. Yeah, it didn't make any.
So that, I mean, I faded him too. I mean, Zellhuber is good, and he looked like trash. So it's like you had like, you know, it should have been like this, and it went completely the other way. It's like you just can't.
He didn't even try. Like Zellhuber though wasn't even like doing anything. Like it was weird. Like it was a one shot for shot, but like usually that dude's like a lot of output. He could have tried to grapple Ogden. I don't know. It was very weird.
Yeah. Bunny Hunter said, I went up $90 because of Ogden. I like Krause as a coach. Yeah, he's a very, very good coach. He gets every ounce of potential or anything out of his fighters, and that's awesome for a coach. No Love, what's up, man? He said, Yoel Romelo fighting on Friday. You watching? I'm going to try to. Is it early? Do you know?
I think it's in Dublin, so it'll probably be early.
Okay, I might be at work, but I'll check it on the phone and computer and stuff. But yeah, that'd be a fun fight, I think.
Yeah,
Manta.
Yeah, should be wild. Yeah.
John said last Sabatini and Zellhuber are lost. Yep, me too. I had them in both those guys in 2 separate parlays, and should have just put them together and then lost 1 bet instead of losing 2.
Dude, some of that stuff's unexplained. I mean, I get it. The Sabatini, you know, he got kicked in the face.
I'm not mad at him,
but it's like you just don't expect it to go that way at all.
And then Alberto said the doc said if he dies, he dies for Rodriguez. Yeah,
I mean, that doctor was like, dude, him and Herb Dean on that fucking song fight kept whispering and stuff. I'm like, dude, he's like, did you hit your over yet? No, I need 1 more round. And then he went in, and then in the 4th round, like before they went out in the 5th, it looked like he whispered, and Herb Dean's like, okay, it's off. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that happened. It just looked like that. It's like, dude, that dude's the song's eye was messed up, bro. Like that cut was bad too. That was
it kept getting worse and worse and worse too. You could see it every time when he was sitting down and the cut guy was cleaning it. I'm like, yep, that's bigger. In the next round, yep, it's bigger. He's got 1 more round left, and at most, and he's done.
Yeah, definitely.
The Burn said, I hit 3 parlays but lost 1 straight bet I had. What a dumb sport. Betting wise, yeah, it could be real stupid. Real stupid. Okay, what's up? He said, UFC Vegas 60 was bad, lost my payroll. Yikes. Yeah. It was a tough one. There was a lot of dicey fights, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Overcorrect was on Robertson sub and Rodriguez KO. Those are good props, though.
Dude,
I'm mad at myself because I wanted to do Jillian sub, and I usually always do too, and I didn't. I'm like,
right.
It's that kind of night. I already knew. I'm like, that's over.
Dude, I couldn't believe that she choked her for that freaking long. And like, dude, I mean, like she had her that rear naked sunk in for like 50 seconds. Like I think she was out because you seen her like drooling, almost biting her tongue, like 30 seconds. I think it looked like she was still awake or something because her eyes were open, but I don't know, man. That was weird.
Yeah, it was a little weird. She was doing those little throat cuddles a little bit too hard there.
Yeah, dude. And I guess it was a good fight though.
But she was getting rocked with those elbows and behind the head shots. Like, I'm not saying there was like all of them were behind the head, but there were some really bad ones. I'm like, damn, come on. Was it Herb or Mark Smith? I can't remember who it was. Whoever the ref was. I'm like, bro, at least say something. You're not saying anything.
Dude, Mark Smith could have got us the win, man. If it got me the win in the Boser fight. If he would have stood that fight up earlier, he was warning him in the 3rd round.
And a half too late. You stand up with 20
he was warning him into like 3 minutes and 30 seconds, like, hey, you need to do something. And then he just kept letting his fucking ass lay on Boser. And then, I mean, it's not like Boser, but Boser was stupid because he kept punching him too instead of just holding him. And it would get stood up. Like, Boser's fucking dumb too, dude. Your takedown defense is to punch him in the fucking side of the head till they take you down.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if you're going to be 229 pounds in the heavyweight division, you got to be like Jailton Almeida. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have
a savage.
You gotta have power, strength, durability. Like Boser, I mean, he's nothing.
And he had him rocked there for a second though, dude. And that's what I thought was gonna happen. He was gonna finish him, and then he didn't finish him, man. I was like,
no. Dirty Red said UFC bet me over and went to town on me. Welcome to the club. Welcome to
that's UFC San Diego for me.
Yeah.
No Vaseline, bro.
I'm trying to think of a really bad. I think it was San Diego. I had a bad night on that one too.
San Diego was terrible. That was when I lost all 4 of my bets. Bruno Silva killed me, and somebody else. O'Day Osborne killed 2 of my bets. Bruno killed the other 2.
Yeah, I want to say it was the Armin Sarukian, whatever. The main event.
Scam rat.
I was so mad because I think I lost like 5 units, and like I would have been like, I still wouldn't have been positive, but if Armin would have won, which he did win, let's be honest,
right?
I would have been like, oh, I'm only lost like 2.5 units. We're good. It's okay, and I'll lose even more. I'm like, fuck this, dude.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Alberto said Kosuke brothers are god awful. Yeah, they're not that great. No, fade every.
The other one's a little better than
what's his name? I can't remember.
Luis and
or Orion.
Orion, yeah, he's a little better. At least
better. At least he showed some
toughness,
heart to fight. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
SK said felt the doctor had an over parlay on that line with how he let those fights continue in the last 2 fights. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, most doctors would end that stuff way sooner.
Yeah. But. Jack Banks MMA, thanks for coming out. You said I feel like tend to get the win. Yeah, I mean he didn't really have to do much. He was picking them apart from the outside whenever he wanted to. He didn't really have to do too much. I don't blame him too much. I mean, maybe in the first round to get things going, but he was winning the fight, so you can't blame him.
Yeah. So I was trying to sign in on my thing.
Oh, you're good. Effie, what's up, man? He said, "What's up? Thanks for coming,
Effie.
Hope you're not at work." Eric Miller, what's up? He said, "Hello, all." To what Johnny said, it seems like in the Apex, more fights go to decision, and guys don't have much do or die attitude. Yeah, I can see that because maybe it's the crowd. The crowd gets everybody going a little bit more. Maybe more like to try to get the finish or something. I don't know. That's a good point, though. I'll have to really keep an eye on that just in case, though. But I can see it though for sure. There's not a lot of crowd going, not a lot of energy, so people are more relaxed. And how do you decide how many units to bet for each bet? For me, I just usually do 1 unit, 1.5. There's really no rhyme or reason unless it's close to plus. If it's plus 100 or close to it, I'll do 1.5 or 1.25. But if it's a little bit more than that, plus 150, I'll just do 1 unit or less. That's all. There's really no strategy for me. What about you, Cody?
Yeah. I mean, it just depends what the line is. Like you're saying, if I got a guy that's minus 150, I'm usually trying to win 1.5 units from each of my bets, and then hopefully my bigger favorites cover. I'm gonna have underdogs on there, so if I put 1.5 units on them, it's gonna win a little more. But usually in the end, because say you got 5 bets, man, I'm just trying. I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm hoping to win all 5, but I want to win 3 out of 5 and just hope that I can make even 1 unit of profit because my units are $100. So if I make a unit of profit a week, that's $400. That's $4,800 a year just in that. But hopefully you get more. But
yeah,
I just want really to be able to have each bet cover the other one. If I got a big bet that's 2.25 units to win 1.5, then I kind of want to have another one of my underdog bets that I got 1.5 units on to win that 2.5 back, just in case that one loses, this one covers it. And in the end, then if I win my 3 out of 5, I'm going to win, still about 1 point something units. It's kind of weird to explain, but trying to hit 1.5 units basically off each bet so far right now.
Yeah. I mean, that'd
be bigger.
That's a good. Yeah, I said, I just don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just bet the same units basically. So, 1 unit, 1.5. I mean, I got a 2.5 unit bet on Charles Oliveira, but
but like you're saying with that even money, you're doing pretty much what I'm doing. Where if this bet loses, it's pretty much this other bet's going to kind of pay the same. You know what I mean? Yeah. So cover that one. That's what I like to do. I mean, money management sucks because sometimes I just want to bet your whole bankroll on something on a Kanzat or something. But
yeah, I mean, I'll admit I'm a little bit too conservative. I've noticed that. I might want to start betting if I really like my favorite bet, I should maybe do 2 units, and then my other bets just do 1, and then or something like that. I'm gonna start switching things up a bit. I'm gonna try something different.
Right.
maybe just increase my bankroll. Because if I hit that big one and then you lose a couple other ones, like it
pays for it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I like to do. And then when you hit them all, you know what I mean? Then you're looking good.
Great.
Like, so yeah.
The Burn said, Manhoof is my top 5 favorite fighters of all time. It's going to suck watching him get violently slept for the umpteenth time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, someone's going to sleep there, and I don't think it's Yoel, but yeah, he's right, dude. Melvin Manhoef's a savage, dude. He's been a savage his whole career, kill or be killed, and a lot of times he's killing people. So
CJP, what's up, man? He said, I'm here, guys, late but here, and for some purple runs on deck. There you go.
Nice.
Night.
What's up, Carlos? He just started a YouTube channel too. So everybody go check that out.
That's what I was gonna say. He just started. He got his picks up for UFC Vegas 61. So everybody go check out his page and subscribe and support. He's a new one, so support.
Exactly. Yep.
First video, all the new ones. Yep.
So and he did good, man. He knows the stuff. He's been on here commenting with us and talking with us and stuff for a long time. So yeah, man, he definitely knows the stuff. Give him a look.
Sure. Christian, what's up, man? He said good vibes. Yep.
What's up, Christian?
All day. John said Agapova looked messed up after that fight. Yeah.
Looked like she went into a seizure for a little bit, dude. That was scary, actually.
Yeah, and then I didn't know this until like right before the fights, but I guess she had like a leg or knee injury.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
She's another Tanner Boser, dude. Grab some underhooks. Stop fucking punching when people are taking you down, because they're just going to take you down and like they're going to punch you 100 times for them 4 punches you gave them or choke you to death. Like, you need to dig underhooks. Stop. People that it blows my mind that they still, and then it's the same people that are getting beat up on the ground. Like, you didn't go do a lot of wrestling practice. Dig underhooks, dude. Listen to Dom freaking Cruz. Dig underhooks. Stop getting taken down.
Exactly. Bunny said, you think Dern needs a baby daddy? I love them Brazilian girls. Actually, she has a baby daddy.
Mother one another. That's what.
Yep. SK JohnnyKpicks doesn't show how much he bets while Blood Money does. Yeah, I just do units. I'll admit I'm not $100 per unit guy. I'm also not a like $5 or $10 unit guy either. But maybe in the future, like I'll show my thing. It's not really doesn't really matter to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's not even about that. When I was posting mine up, just because when I started my YouTube, I had it connected with the Instagram. I didn't even plan on doing nothing on Instagram, but I just wanted to make sure that like on my YouTube, when I tell you here's my bets and stuff, that people could go look and be like, here's the bets you put in. It ain't really, about the like money price, but I just wanted to make sure when I tell you my unit was this, here's the units, like, because every single bet I've ever made, I think I got like I got 253 bets now. Another thing too, I got 253 bets in this pretty much almost first year, and I'm at 51.05 units, which is awesome. You could broke that 50 unit mark. I would get right up to like 49 and then lose 10 units, and when we have to build up. So happy about that.
Is that like from when you first started your YouTube, like in October of last year?
Okay. Yeah. Every bet I've ever made is on there, on my Instagram, and then at the beginning, they weren't all my casino things, because at the beginning, the first couple months, I would bet some would be casino, some would be online to beat the line movement. But then, like I was telling people, man, I would just be betting that profit on NFL game stuff. So I got off the online stuff. Period.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think I'm around. I don't want to guess, but I'm like 35 units profit for the year. I didn't really start tracking until the beginning of this year, even though I started in August, I believe, of last year.
Right. So
I didn't track my bets from like August to December. I just kind of like told everybody what my bets were, but I never track them.
Oh yeah, you won like 7-8 weeks in a row. Good units, man.
Early, yeah, I did.
I had a little down streak down in the like fucking March when we went to that UFC. So but we both been freaking.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like going up and down, like kind of staying in the same range lately. So I'm just like,
I got stuck between 30 or between 40 and 50, dude, for like the last 6 months. It was weird, man.
I'm stuck between like 35 and 45. Like I can't get out of that range of units.
I'm going to be completely honest here too. And this might help some people on it. Like, so when I started going, when I had them like 3 months, 2 months, 3 months from March and April and stuff. I mean, there was some bad judging too, but a lot of it I noticed too, man. I had to get myself out of it. Is I was putting in a ton of parlays when I lost in UFC San Diego. That's when I said I was like, "Fuck this!" I didn't even know what I was doing because I never put in parlays, and then I had 3 out of 4 of my bets on UFC San Diego were parlays, and I ended up losing them. But as soon as I went back, like went back to what I do and just put in my straight bets, dude, I've won 7 out of 8 weeks and 4 in a row. And nice. I think that's just the way to do it, man. That's how I got back and got over the 50 units. I really was like, why the fuck am I losing so much when I was winning a ton? And that's what it was, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing a little bit more like straight bets, like you said. I'm gonna do a little bit more, maybe more prop bets too, just like smaller units, like plus money, small units.
Yeah.
I do actually pretty like when you track it, you can see what like how you do in certain like with your parlays, with your straight bets, with your underdog bets, with your prop bets. You can see how well you do. And like I'm looking at the stats and I'm like, damn, I do pretty good with my prop bets. I don't do too many of them, but when I do, I usually hit like 60 or 70%, somewhere around there. I'm like, shit, I should be doing more prop bets.
Dude, I love over-unders. I've hit my last 8.
Yeah, remember that whole discussion? There was when the bad judging was going on. Like, let's just do the over-unders. And both of us have been killing the over-unders.
Yeah, you're even better at picking like the exact round and this and that. But yeah, man, I've hit my last 8 on 3 cards. My one buddy at work, he didn't like I was putting in bets for him sometimes. Like he would just bet what you're betting, and then like it just was too much. Like he was only betting little stuff. So he was like, here, man, I'll put some in. I'll watch your videos stuff. And he put in I put in 4 over unders on one card, and all 4 of them hit. And he put a parlay with all them in, and he ended up winning like $600 from like $50 or something like that. I'm like, damn, man, I wish I'd have did that.
I know, right? All right, we're gonna get through the chat here. There's a lot of comments we gotta catch up on. What's up, Mikey? Said so. Chef Mikey went 5-0, and Dana White. Take my same day, Giannis. The Greek goes 5-0. I know, right? The world is either going to hell or we finally groove in Olenek. Gonna smack 61 wins. Yes, dude. Me and Mike are on the same page. I didn't even go over that. I forgot about it.
I just went over that yesterday. That's. But we got to be quiet, man, because the line's going the other way, and I'm gonna let that chill.
I'm gonna wait on that line. I don't know if I'm gonna bet it, but I like Olenek.
Dude, go watch his last fight with Sergey Spivak. I mean, he did good against Spivak. He got beat, but dude, Spivak's a lot better than Ilir Latifi. And if he was able to get Spivak down, he's gonna get Latifi down. Latifi gas like Spivak don't gas. You know what I mean? Really, like Latifi gasses. He gasses just as bad as Olenek, except Olenek's way bigger. It's like 5 inches taller, 5 inches of reach. He's gonna. Spoiler alert.
All right, we got this. Devin said, "Who you fellas have, Jan or Dern?" First off, like early pick, and I didn't even go over this fight yet. I'm just gonna say Dern.
Dern's gonna sub her, and I like Jan. I bet Jan against Rodriguez, and
which was a really good bet. I thought Rodriguez, but it was a very good close.
She was my girl was plus like 290. But no, she gets taken
down. I had Rodriguez in a parlay. I was sweating. Trust me.
If you go watch Jan's fights, man, she gets taken down kind of easy. Sometimes she can build her way back up, but she gets taken down kind of easy, and you can't get taken down at all against Dern one time.
Dern has 0 takedown ability.
And I like to fade Dern. I'm a fader of Dern. I lost a lot of money on Tisha Torres her last time. I've lost money like Brandon Marco
won that for sure.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I just rewatched that too. It was close, but like Tisha Torres hurt her a little bit right at the end of that third, and that should have won it for her.
Yeah. Alberto said some of these Vegas sports books like Circa are sharp as hell on these fights. Yeah, I've noticed some of the bookie, like the online apps that I use, some are slower. Like we were talking today, like Caesars that we both use and you go to the casino for, like they're really slow with moving their lines. So you can catch a good line if you're late. But if you can't be early on them because they're just behind everybody. Derek said, "What's up with dude?" Yeah, what's up with the Apex tickets? I'm going to be in Vegas in October, and the cheapest I found. Yeah, they weren't that expensive before they started going to like the cities and like big arenas. Like they were about maybe $1,200 at most. That was
Apex. I would pay that. I would pay that to
But
go
I'm
with
not
Apex.
gonna pay $2,000 for that. There's
That's a
no way.
lot. That's a
It's too
lot.
much money. Dirty Red said, damn it, Mike Latifi, my favorite play on this card. Uh-oh. I thought you like underdogs.
Nah, dude.
CJP, what y'all think about Ricci Barcelos parlay? I like Ricci. The Barcelos fight, I think it's gonna be closer than it. I didn't do any research on though. I think it's gonna be closer than it.
Dude, it's gonna be really close. Both them dudes are low output. Like they can be both low output. And Trevin, I mean, that's gonna be a good fight, man. I think there's less riskier plays than Barcelos, though.
Yeah.
But Ricci, man, she should get the win. That size advantage sucks, but she should get the win, dude, on that.
Anthony said, "What's your IG, my guy?" I'm gonna guess. I don't know who that's to, but JohnnyKpicks is my Instagram, and then Blood Money MMA Bets is Blood Money's.
What's up? What's up, yo?
Devish said it's 5 a.m. here. I want to know who you guys got, Dern or Jan. Dern. Early pick, Dern. Sorry, Reg. Olenek gonna squeeze the life out of him. I'm just kidding. Gonna take his left arm and wrap it around his head so hard he lays it. That's what I think. Ricci Penny fight looks even. I like Ricci in that fight, honestly. I know I didn't that fight. The only thing I would say would scare me is Ricci is going to be the way smaller fighter.
Way smaller, but like a lot.
But
5 inches of height, but she should still be able to win. But man, that's scary. And then they're both grapplers, so it's.
Yep. And I think Penny's the better, or not. I'm sorry. I think Ricci's the better grappler, but on the feet, it's going to be close because of that range that Penny has. So, I just go ahead.
If you do grapple, you're playing in the Penny's game too. So it's like it's gonna be close. And on the feet, like Penny, I would not be anywhere near that fight on a bet, really. Yeah. Especially like not with Ricci going minus 220. Like I was looking at her at like minus 160, but then it went up so quick. And I don't know, man, that size advantage is huge. Not to say she's gonna win, but it's a big line.
Yeah. Epi said, question for both of you. What single bet made you the most profit this year?
Marcin Tybura, baby. Marcin Tybura, baby. Plus 380.
Yeah. I think I've hit some of my like prop parlays for like plus 700. So maybe I won like 7 units on that one.
Oh yeah.
So I usually, not 7, maybe like 3.5. Because I usually put like a half a unit on those like really big ones. But
hey, leave it on this one right here. That's No Love. Everybody, say what's up to No Love and show some appreciation to him because he won my 1,000 subscriber parlay contest. He had a 3-fight parlay with Rodriguez, Nascimento, and Sandhagen. And he said to just to put the cards in another thing. He said not to send them. He lives in India, and he said that he's going to come to America in a couple of years and get some from me. So I got some. I'll have some even better ones for him. But he said to just rerun it back in another competition. So this week, I'm gonna drop my video probably Friday. But I added, so I got them the same 3 cards: Nogueira, Frankie Edgar, and Glover or Texera, and then now I'm adding in a Derek Brunson autograph, and what's the other one? Damn it, I'll have to look. A Derek Brunson autograph, and Jeff Neal. So there'll be 5 autograph cards on this next parlay one. I'm probably going to do the same thing, like a 3-fight parlay. So everybody look out for that, and everybody say thank you to No Love for making it even a bigger pot, man.
Yeah, thanks, No Love. That's awesome, man. Dirty Red said, I was on Olenek at first, but upon further research, I see a Latifi decision. I get some right, I get some wrong, so who knows?
And that could happen. That could definitely happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying like Olenek's a lock by any means, but I just like Olenek in that fight. I liked him before when their fight got canceled, so I already know like my pick.
They were supposed to fight in Columbus, right?
Yeah.
What was the line back then? I can't even remember.
Olenek, I feel like a underdog. It was about the same. It was about the same, I want to say, because I think it was like the night before. No, maybe because Olenek, they both weighed in on the ceremonial weigh-ins, and then Latifi got sick or something.
But I mean, he must have got sick right before the fight because we still thought the fight was on.
Yeah, because it was like the day of they canceled it.
Yeah, Latifi's just small for a heavyweight. Even though he's thick, he's small, dude.
Mike said, I'm a fan from way back, and Alexei is strong with this one.
He was taking down the polar bear, dude. And I know Latifi's got good wrestling too, but it's just the way that he consistently just hangs on you. And
Yeah.
Latifi gasses, both of them gas. It's going to be probably a sloppy ass fight. But
Yeah, it is.
if someone's getting finished, it's Latifi though. So
yeah. I mean, he's big, but he's not like the heaviest heavyweight either. So he's taken down like Jared Bandera, who's one of the biggest heavyweights, who supposedly has a black belt in BJJ, which I don't believe, and he's subbing him. I mean, that was one of my favorite. I'll tell you now, that was one of my favorite picks. Was betting and picking Olenek in that fight. I was just like laughing the whole time.
Yeah, Bandera, not a black belt in fight IQ. That's for sure.
You know, I come around and I like Bandera as a person.
Yeah,
like he's a friend of the show. If you ever want to come on, if you're
he's
here,
funny too.
Yeah, please come on the show. Friend of the show. John said, "How many legs parlays blood?" I'm guessing how many legs?
2 at most. And you know what, dude? I don't even know if I'm gonna have any anymore, because the last 2 parlays I put in, going back to even the Usman one, I put in 1 parlay at most, a fight card, and I've lost like the last 3. So I'm just gonna stick with my over-unders and straight bets, man, because it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You see all these favorites that Vegas tells you are big favorites, and we bet them, and then they're not who they say they are. So
exactly. Yeah, Dirty Red said it's gambling. It's always crazy when we do that. Yep. Yeah, when I do parlays too, I try to stick with 2, maybe 3 if they're like really like safe. If you want to say legs like minus 300 or more, I'll do 3, 2. But like for my parlays, I like to go like maybe minus 250 and under for 2, because it usually hits about plus 100 or more, depending on the odds, obviously.
Right. My thing is, it's so hard to pick one fight, one prop, anything right. Just one of them, let alone 2 or 3. So it's like that. Parlays are tough, and I hate it. There ain't nothing worse than hitting 2 legs of a parlay and losing that fucking third one. You know, even the one I put in this weekend was Basharat and Boser last weekend, and fucking Boser, man.
Yeah. Bunny Hunter said, if you're looking at Tapology, I have gone through the Penny fight all the way up to the Allen fight, and I haven't done research on the rest. I'm just finishing up this week, liking some underdogs. Yeah, there's some pretty decent underdogs so far. I think I got 1 out of 4 or 5 that I think are underdogs. So I haven't done like a lot. Like I said, I'm just starting right this week. So
yeah.
Effie said, I think Jan can crack Dern, but Dern's striking has improved with Parilla. Agree. Early lean is Dern. Yeah. And like I always gave Dern crap for her striking, but I have seen improvement each fight. So I got to give her that.
She was hurting Torres a little bit. She was pressuring her so hard, dude. And another thing that take into consideration, this is in the small cage. So Dern, it's going to be easier for her to get her hands on Jan.
True.
Eventually get that takedown. And like I said, Jan overswings. That's another big thing that I seen when I did my breakdown. She overswings, and it's only going to take one time, I think, for Dern to take her back. The shit she was putting Torres in, dude, and Torres is hard to take down, and she was putting her in fucking standing Kimuras and all kinds of crazy shit, dude. That Jan ain't going to be able to defend like Torres did.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, Mike said Richie Barcelos is cool, but that guy's a quitter and a dummy at times. As Barcelos,
he's definitely fights kind of dumb at times. He can slow down. He's like 35-year-old bantamweight too. True. But I mean, I love Barcelos. He's a beast. He got to win over Saeed Nurmagomedov, so he's good. But that was a couple of years ago. He's looked slower in his last couple of fights. And Trevin Jones can bang, dude. He can fight anywhere. So it's like, that's scary. You're gonna be scared.
That's why I said I'm a little scared. I saw the fight. I didn't do any research for it, but I think it's gonna be closer than the lines say. And I know it's
gonna be close.
Trevin Jones, like you said, he's one of those guys where he's not amazing, but he's very solid.
Yeah, I lost money on Timur Valiev and Mario Bautista against him, you know? And I mean, I've seen him. He's gotten beat his last 2 fights, but he's fought in fucking complete young savages. Basharat and
what's that guy?
Who's the other dude?
I'm trying to think. Was he oh, I can see his face. Let me look it up. Was he like a kickboxer?
Yeah.
I know who it is. I just can't think of his name. I'm gonna look it up. I gotta get to there. It is.
Oh, Kakramanov. It was a wrestler,
Oh,
Saeed or whatever, Kakramanov. That dude choked him out, and that dude's a fucking badass. You seen what he did to Ronnie Lawrence, and then, dude, I
oh,
had a complete brain fart there for like 30 seconds. I forgot
who
what I was
was
even
it?
talking about.
I'm thinking of
So,
somebody else. Oh, he lost to Basharat.
yeah, Basharat and Kakramanov.
Okay,
Yeah, them are two
Kakramanov, you're right.
studs, dude.
Kakramanov, yeah. I'm
And
thinking of somebody different then.
Yeah, Barcelos, a couple years would be in that category with Basharat a couple years ago, but it's saying a couple years ago. Like
Yep.
he hasn't looked as good against Victor Henry and
Henry came out of nowhere.
Timur Valiev, So yeah, Victor Henry's a beast, dude. I bet the over in that fight, but he was plus like 300 and some. If you watch that dude fight on the regional scene, he's a beast. Got to win over Kyler
Yeah.
Phillips, man.
Didn't he fight in Japan too? Was it one?
Yes, very tough dudes. He's tough, man. I bet that over, and they were cracking, but it was an easy over, and I think it was like plus 110 or something.
Yeah, SK
said
short
notice.
Yeah, SK said feeling a parlay of Jopko and Stolyarenko. That'd be a solid parlay. The only thing with Stolyarenko, like I haven't done research on that fight yet, but like she's just armbar or bust for me.
That's one. There's like 6 fights I still got to do, but that's one of them. Because I don't know anything about the other Chelsea Chandler.
I don't either. That's why but I know Stolyarenko, and she's armbar or bust.
She's tough though. She had good fights with the girls. What was Leslie Smith or one of them girls? She had not Leslie Smith. Somebody there. She had a tough fight that she might have won. Then she just choked out or armbarred. What's her nuts? Jessica Rose. Yeah. So this girl's pretty good. That's why I got to see if this Chelsea, like why that Chelsea Chandler is a favorite. I mean, because she's only like 4-1, where Stolyarenko's fought, really good girls. So
that's true. She fought Yana, she fought Julia Avila, and she fought Alexis Davis. Alexis Davis.
She's not bad though. She's tough as fuck.
Yeah,
yeah. As far not like a physical athlete gifted, but she's tough, and that was a good back and forth fight. And if she had I got to see if this Chelsea Chandler's tougher than her. You know what I mean? And she ain't got much experience, man.
Yeah.
I know Effie was sweating that Loma fight, boy, because a couple times she looked like she was going to get finished, man. And no,
that was a very good fight, though. I was like, for a women's fight, and like not to be mean, but I was like, damn, this is a really good fight.
They were scrapping. They were definitely scrapping, dude.
Yeah. SK said a safe parlay would probably be Dern, Brown, and Yusuf. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty safe. 100%.
Dude, I like it, but man, dude, it's so hard to fucking like that. That's one of my things. Like I think that I do the best on my betting, besides making my bets, is like staying away from like the potholes. You know what I mean? The little landmines. Like last week, I didn't have a bet with Sabatini or Zellhuber. And I think there was somebody else. Like because I don't know, I just stayed away from them. But yeah, man. Some of these fights you got to watch out because these guys are going to be fighting tough people. Randy Brown, like Francisco Trinaldo, is a tough out for anybody, and it's hard for anybody to look good on him. And not to say I don't think Randy Brown's going to win because I love Randy Brown, but dude, like fading Trinaldo, it's just going to be a close, tough fight, dude. And Brown's minus so much that
I agree. I like Brown to win that fight. I didn't do any research on it though, but I'll tell you right now, I like the over in that fight already. Like that's what I play. As I looked at, I'm like over.
Yeah, but it's like,
and I don't think no one's gonna finish anybody.
Yeah, but Randy Brown's good, man. Small cage too lets Trinaldo get more chances to put hands on Brown. But I like I said, I love Randy Brown as a fighter. But man, Trinaldo, he just ain't no one's styling on Trinaldo. So at minus 300, 350, like dude, you just might as well just avoid that because it's going to be too close. And Trinaldo's a savage, so. But if it was closer, like Brown minus 170, Brown minus 180. I mean, Trinaldo beat the shit out of Danny Roberts, knocked him out. I know Danny Roberts' chin ain't as good, but he's the same kind of style fighter a little bit, as him. And fucking Trinaldo beat the shit out of Roberts.
Yep. Yeah, Broke Bets, what's up, man? He's here. Thanks for coming out, man. CJP said, Cody, what are the rules for that contest? I'm guessing for...
Yeah, I'm going to put a post on Twitter and Instagram too, but it's going to be, you got to come watch my video. You're going to have to be subscribed and like it. And you comment with last week. I mean, I'm probably going to keep the same, but last week it was a 3-fight parlay. You had to put in that one, and whoever put in the first one that hit or whoever hit the biggest one would win. But if 2 people had the same one, then it would whoever posted it first would get the win. But it's probably going to be a 3-fight parlay with the best odds, and it's got to hit. So
yep, I like it.
And only one hit last week, dude. Only one hit.
Yeah, I don't think mine hit.
No, everybody had Algio and Chidi.
That's where mine was.
Everybody had Algio, Chidi, a lot of Boser, so.
Brooke Bet said, I like doing 2 parlays at plus money. If one hits and one misses, you still go positive. Yep.
Well, yeah. It's good to figure all that stuff out. It helps especially then when and like I said, I don't like to do even bets. I don't like to do 6 bets. I don't like to do 8 bets. I don't like to do 4 bets because I don't want to go 2 and 2, 4, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, because then you can still lose money depending on which bets you lose. So I like to do an odd number like 5 and hopefully hit 3 out of 5. Hopefully hit all 5, obviously, but being realistic, 3 out of 5 is all right.
Yep. Miguel said, thoughts on Rosas, future champ, the 17-year-old. I don't want to say future champ, but he looked really good grappling. Like he's going to be a problem.
If no injuries, no nothing, it's in 13 years to see where that kid's going to be at 30 years old is definitely could be a future champ. But I mean, I got to see what his striking does. But I mean, working that long, that he's so young that to get your start that early is awesome, man. But it's kind of fucking crazy because they said he was doing like kid MMA fights at like 10 years old, dude. And man, you can't be letting you. I don't know. I mean, I'm all about fighting. I was fighting at 10 years old all the time with people and shit. But like, I would never want my kid to be punched in the face at 10 when your brain's still developing. And shit like that.
I was gonna say, was it just mainly like grappling only, and you can't hit to the face, maybe?
Dude, it was saying like teen MMA or something MMA. I'm sure they got the pads on. I mean, I know they do the BJJ and stuff, but like in Russia, man, them little kids is fighting at 4, but you don't really want to be hitting the head too many times. Your brain's still developing.
You got little Hasbullah fighting. That guy's fucking crazy. I love that little guy.
Yes, yeah. You see, fucking Paulo Costa's always beefing with him. He's like, if you like that little weird baby, he's like, you're weird peoples or something. I'm like, somebody messaged like, he's not a baby. He's like 30. But Paulo Costa.
I think he's 18. Like, but he looks like he's 30. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's but yeah, man, he's a funny little motherfucker, dude. How can you not?
I just like if you see little videos of him or pictures of like he has like a 9mm and it looks like a freaking hand cannon.
Yeah, dude,
it just makes me giggle. I'm like, that's Russia.
It's like a 500 caliber.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, dude, Russia's wild.
Yeah. CJP said, Olenek is my dog of the card. I'm actually gonna go bet him right now. There you go. Get him,
yes, sir.
I agree.
Don't bring the line down though, bro.
Yeah, don't do too much. Don't bet like hundreds of thousands, like just maybe 1,000.
I know how you do, Carlos. I know how you do.
Mike said, I love Stinky Orlenko for 3 minutes. She can beat anybody for 3 or 4 minutes. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Choking on Kakramanov.
Never choke on Kakramanov.
Yep.
Ever.
Bunny Hunter said, come on, guys, hit the like for these guys. Always look forward to the show. You guys are dope. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, and please hit the like button if you haven't. If you're late to the show.
You got one of the best communities in the game, dude. Everybody comes in because it's all about knowledge. Nobody's coming here really, just bullying people. None. We just come here, good knowledge, talking, having a great time. And like I said, we get a lot of cappers in the comments too. That it's good knowledge here, dude. Great knowledge.
Yep. Yeah. Eric said in the last month, the 2 surest bets were Gane and Chimaev have each been over -500. Vegas is smart, but bettors have caught on also. Yeah.
Yo.
John said Chandler will take Lins to the ground and win.
Grisham or Starley.
Is that 2 different fights?
Yeah, because that's a Chelsea Chandler fight and Storlienko, and then Lins is fighting Grisham.
Yeah.
But I
think Chandler can take Lins to the ground, yes.
I don't know. Chandler's 135 though. She's 135. And
look, I mean, she's and look at Lins. He gasses out after 2 minutes. So
hey, let's see it. Let's see it. I need to see it.
I want to see it. I want to see it live. Eric said sportsbooks wouldn't offer parlays if bettors consistently bet then. They are money traps, plain and simple. Yep.
Yeah, I seen a thing.
Not myself. I don't know why.
I seen it's fun. It's that big payout. But I seen a thing recently that said in New Jersey put out a thing where they said they made what was it? It was like 68% of their profits from parlays. 58 or 68% of their profit is from the sportsbook parlays, not blackjack, not the slots, like, and not just sportsbook, but parlays at the sportsbook. So yeah, man.
Well, I can totally see that. But if you're even fairly decent at parlays, I'm talking like
You can hit
45, 55%, like 45%.
Oh yeah.
Like you will be up like hundreds of units, depending on how much you bet, obviously, but you can be up like double what you bet just because of the odds. Like it doesn't matter if you lose like 2/3 of your bets, but if your odds are so much higher and you're clipping at a 33% rate, like you can make profit easy.
Dude, this dude at work came up to me yesterday, my buddy Scott, and he actually told us my buddy Snacks told me, he was like on Thursday or Monday night, he was like, Scott's gonna put in a $20 parlay. And this dude hits big crazy parlays, and he ain't even really like a big gambler like that. He just would do stuff. So he put in it's a funny story though. He told me he was putting in this told Snacks, he's putting in this three baseball player parlay. All three of them hit home runs, $20 to win $2,000. Nice. Told me yesterday that he had our other buddy Rick going over to the casino to put him in because Rick bets too. Well, Rick had to go to the chiropractor and couldn't get there in time for the first game to start, so he didn't get it in. And all three of them dudes hit home runs, and that dude would have won $2,000 off a $20 bet. I'm like, and he's done that like a couple times. I'm like, that's wild, but it's even wilder. You know, he didn't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. SK said, call me crazy, but I feel like Esparza pulls the upset against Weili. That'd be crazy. You're right.
I mean, dude,
crazy.
It just depends, though, man. I'm gonna watch a bunch of tape, but I've been because they're like, dude, if Carla can out wrestle her, I've seen Rose Namajunas taking down Weili Zhang. I lost a bet on that, and it's like if she can do it, and because Carla's a beast on her ground. You seen what she did to Jan. Anybody she can take down, but I don't know. Weili Zhang's a beast, and she showed pretty good grappling. So we'll see.
RDO, what's up, man? He said Weili Zhang is hot. Yeah.
It's debatable, but yeah, she's
cool. Effie said, tough. I think all good bettors are capable of looking back on their bets and be unbiased when they're talking about it if they were good or bad bets. Yes.
Yeah. Bad bet, Cameron Van Camp. Turned out to be a bad bet. Mark Antonio Barriute. Terrible.
Almost like I'll say like betting Zellhuber was a bad bet, but God, I know he's better than that though. You know what I mean?
Right. That's
so much better than that.
Them are the easy, because like that was just weird. But like Van Camp got his ass beat, so that was a real bad bet. Like
true,
that was a bad bet. But yeah, man, you got to be able to. That's the only way you can learn. You know what I mean? Win or learn a lesson, dude. And like me, like I'm gonna stop betting low. My lesson from Van Camp. No longer betting lower level guys and me expecting them to just work this IQ game plan. Oh, Van Camp, he's bigger. He can wrestle. He's got a fucking black belt tattooed on his chest. He's going to come out and wrestle. No, he's not. So
he's going to come out and get knocked out.
So I'm going to stop betting low level dudes, expecting them to use the game plan. So
said, I can look back and say betting on Jasmine Jasudavicius and her feet was bad. Yeah, that last time, bad bet. 100%.
Yeah, but dude, that girl, I can't wait to watch Silva fight again. That girl is fucking badass, bro.
True.
Like, kicking with both legs. I forget her first name. I follow her on Instagram, but that girl's tough as shit, dude.
Miguel said, any bets on Bellator? I don't have any right now. I might, if I'm bored, I might look for one just to have some skin in the game.
If I go to the casino, I'll probably put in like a little $30 parlay, but it wouldn't be anything. Especially that card. There's not even a lot of like, to me, like a lot of Bellator veterans on it to and it's always terrible odds, but usually they got some decent Bellator veterans fighting that you've seen fighting there a lot of times, and you get decent lines, but not really on this one.
True. Epi said, my brother in Christ, I parlayed Jake Collier.
I'm with you guys. I am with you. I didn't want to. I didn't even have him parlayed until the other fights got canceled, and then I had to go back. But bad bet for us, all three of us.
He said the biggest MMA bet I ever won was putting $3,000 on Oldberg to beat Tafon. That's a very good bet.
That was an excellent
Dog
bet.
and Blood Money picked Tefon. Did you pick Tefon?
I picked Tefon.
I picked Tefon as well. I think I
didn't expect him to get knocked out by a fucking baby hook, but he came back too early, man, from that knee. He came back because, dude, that dude showed a good chin, dude. If you watched him fight Mike Rodriguez, he was taking big shots in their elbows, knees in the clinch, and didn't even phase him, never even got hurt. And then a fucking hook jab, put him out. So, a good bet, though.
Yep. No Love said over-under parlays are best. You can predict full card. I think it's easier for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. I'm definitely. I like some of these on this card. I could already have 5 straight bets in, but I'm kind of waiting because I think I just want to put my I got 2 straight bets so far, and then I'm gonna have a couple more. But I think I'm gonna go to 2 more over-unders too.
Yeah. I know right now I got 1 bet in. And it's a parlay, but I'm waiting for the over-unders to hit for sure. Yep. Props for sure. I'm gonna do a couple props.
Yeah, none of them's out yet, huh?
No, they won't be out till next Tuesday or this coming Tuesday coming up. So
yeah, they haven't been wanting to put out them props or nothing till late after every. What was it, UFC Paris, when everybody fucking hit them? We had 3 or 4 of us just in our chat that went undefeated and stuff.
Yeah.
So after that, they didn't want to release them props and stuff till fucking late.
Yep.
Seeing what happened with the other people, other casinos where the line moved.
Yeah. Epi said Whaley has Frank Hickman getting her wrestling on point. Just wait. I will. The Burn said I'm done betting on Contender Series, guys. Yeah, I mean it's literally a coin flip. Literally, like I said, I got lucky. Yesterday, I put 2 bets in, and all 4 legs hit with ease. I was not even sweating, and that never happens. And I'm like, this is the greatest night of my life.
That's the best, dude.
Because Dana White Contender Series. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm the best, but if you
I don't like to brag a lot, but on this, I'm gonna brag a little bit.
Focus in on there's fights where I feel like the UFC set up certain fighters for easy wins, and if you can pick out those fights, you'll nail 9 out of 10 times. But there are fights that are really, really close or really, really sketchy, and you just stay away. Don't bet all the fights. Pick 2 of them or 3 tops. Pick over unders, or pick a prop, or pick the money line if it's a solid money line, and just go there. Just don't go crazy. That's the thing that gets people in trouble. I think they do 10 bets on Dana White Contender Series. I'm like, for one, there's 5 fights,
right?
And all of them are basically coin flips. You just got to find the right bet, though.
Yep.
Jake said, "What's good, fellas? Worried about all these women's fights, but I feel like Dern and Richie parlay at plus 117 feels safe." I like that.
Yeah,
I like Richie. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it now, right? Spoiler alert. I'm picking.
I do too. It's just that line's getting so big, man.
And you know what? And okay, spoiler alert. She's one of my legs in my parlay because I can't to go any higher because it's been jumping. And I'm like, fuck, I got to do it now.
Yeah.
CJP said this card is so hard to read, full of traps. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So with the fights, there's a lot of traps. Orberg is fighting Nugamarino at 281. Okay. Don't got the same confidence to do that again. Yeah.
That's a good fight, man. I like that. But he better be able to do that, because if not, it looks like Negramanu is going to beat the shit out of him in that 3rd round.
Go ahead.
Does that Kennedy and Jokuanu or Kennedy and Zeku stuff. So, but that's a good fight, man. That's a hell of a fight.
Well, Nugamarino looked really good against the other Ukrainian guy,
Igor.
Igor,
Podgorich or whatever.
So if he can do that same game plan to Oldberg, he'll win easily. Easy. It's not because Nick is really tough. He can take a punch. Tefon, he came back too early. He couldn't take that little stiff check left hook.
Yeah, because Tefon's head's that fucking big. There's no way that he gets hit with that and goes out. But yeah, man, because I think he came back 2-3 months after that other
3 months tops, and that was a crazy knockout too.
Yep.
Epi said, "Did you guys hear Yanni saying finish him on the broadcast?" I did.
I didn't hear. Who was he saying?
Because who was it? Was it Fiallo or something? I think it was the first fight of the night. I think he's like, finish him.
Oh, okay. When he got that finish in the third round, when he bet the under. He must have bet the under or something.
Yeah, Fisherman. Thanks. I do. JohnnyKpicks does better on Dana White Contenders. I do.
Take that as a compliment.
I'm balancing out my bankroll a little bit. So, if you don't follow me on Instagram for Dana White Contender Series, check me out. I've been on the roll. Don't follow me on UFC Bets though. Don't follow me.
Follow him on both. He does good on both.
Fade the hell out of me for UFC Bets.
Fade the picks.
I don't even care about my picks. I just want my bets to win. To be honest,
bro, that's what I want to tell people that on my show, but I always forget. Take my picks on what I tell you, but take my bets, bro, because that's what I really feel confident on. I'm gonna give you a pick on every fight, but doesn't mean and I'll tell you I don't feel confident on nobody on this fight, but take who I bet on, and I mean take my pick too. I do research on every fight the exact same as I do, but it's some of that shit. Who knows who the fuck's gonna win? Yeah,
and then sometimes though, there's coin flip fights, and I'm like, I'm just gonna bet the underdog because dog or pass or whatever. But I'm not gonna touch this fight betting wise because I'm not confident enough.
That's like the Gregory Rodriguez and Cheaty fight. I took the under 1.5, but it's because I couldn't pick a winner. I picked Rodriguez. That was my pick, but it's dude, who knows in that fight? And obviously, look, it should have been over in that first 30 seconds. I don't know how Rodriguez ate that knee, but yeah.
Eric said Dana White said betting on a Contender Series is dumb. Yeah, it is dumb. It's gambling.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad my casino don't offer it, dude, because I'm sure I would have lost money. I'm sure I won money last night because that last night looked pretty easy, but the rest of the year, I remember the one time I wanted to bet and the dude's price, so.
Yeah, for my bets though, I usually just do one bet a night for Dana White Contender Series. That's good. Yesterday I just did 2 because there was no bets coming up for this Saturday. So I'm I gotta put one more in because I'm feeling the itch already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
SK said, Yanni is the worst better I've seen. Made some decent coin, but just doing the opposite of the bets on Contender Series. See, what my thing with him is he goes by the numbers, he goes by the trends, he goes by he doesn't do tape study at all. I know he doesn't, and if he does, he doesn't do it good enough. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I know he's a numbers guy, but you gotta, dude. There's a lot more to factor in than this guy lands this many takedowns and this guy I don't know. I don't ever look at any numbers. I bet pretty good, and I don't ever. I mean, I look at their record. I go through your whole record. I go through a lot of stuff. But as far as because I can see all that on tape. When I watch tape on 3 fights of this guy and 3 fights of that guy, I'm gonna be able to usually tell you if this guy's gonna be able to take that guy down. It don't have anything to do with that guy stopped 7 takedowns from lower level wrestlers. I need to know what he's gonna do against this higher level wrestler that actually has Greco takedowns instead of inside trips or double. There's a lot of different stuff that stats can't fully, but stats are good. I'm not saying they're not good, but I don't use stats. Yeah.
I mean, I look at them every now and then. I like to see their takedown defense and takedown accuracy for wrestlers. If there's a wrestler involved in the fight. I do look at the strikes absorbed and strikes per minute, to see their volume and see if they're they're heavy volume or not.
Right, but all that that's good too. But it's this dude's throwing 7 shots a minute against these lower level guys that ain't hitting that hard. When you go in and you got to fight a dude that's putting 8 out of 10 opponents out, you can't just be throwing 7 strikes a minute because they're good. There's just it's a lot. It's just I think it's so fight by fight basis.
Yeah,
but the stats are good though. I do think that
you kind of have to take those stats with a grain of salt, if you will. You have to just look at who they're fighting and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Derek said, JohnnyKpicks, I like.
What's up, Derek? Too, yeah, he's on Instagram. He's
Broke Bet said, "Could you imagine Johnny with those fake teeth?"
That's what I was laughing at there too.
His teeth aren't that bad. They're not as great as Yanni.
Oh, you got good. Yeah. That would. Yeah.
No Love said, in Dana White Contender Series, I saw that Kazakhstan guy. He looked like Khabib. I'm betting all my salary on him. Yeah, he's 21. Is he super young? I could be wrong.
didn't see how old he was. He was fighting. I mean, he's fighting that bum on short notice. Not bum, I don't want to say bum because I mean the kid came in on short notice to fight, but it's like I want to see him fight someone tough. But he looked good though. I mean, like he looks like he got the chin strap and he's from over there in the stands. Chin strap, freaking beard. I'm probably gonna throw a little bit on him.
There you go. Epi said Johnny took Artem's picks and made bank.
Artem kills it, dude. Artem MMA analysis, dude. Excellent picks for Dana White Contenders and UFC, but definitely check his channel out too.
Yeah, if anybody bets Dana White Contender Series, definitely check out Artem MMA and analyst YouTube page because he does excellent breakdowns. Like he hits what like 4 out of 5 like every week at least. I'm not even joking. Like and yesterday he hit all 5 again. So he's really good at breaking those down.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also check out Effie in that Any Action MMA and for his football bets. He kills it on football, college football and stuff. So
yep. Yeah, I always hit him up. I'm like, dude, who you got this week? Like, let me know.
He knows his stuff, dude. I see him in our little chat. We got little capper chat. So.
We little spoiler alert. Me and Effie are gonna bet Georgia blindly every week. First half spread. Just take it.
Take it. Okay.
First half spread. Whatever it is, bet it.
I might have to put a little bet in then when I go to the casino on that.
They're playing Kent State this week, I believe, and yeah, they're gonna annihilate. Lock of the card. Let's hear it. I'll look real quick and I'll just throw my early lock.
I gotta see the freaking fight card.
I mean, Yusuf is a pretty easy lock.
Yeah, I would say Yusuf, but I mean, if you want a betting one,
Castaneda, I think is a lock.
That's gonna be a tough fight too.
You think so?
Yeah. Because Castaneda's good, but he's not like elite and by any. He really only boxes and throws a couple leg kicks and can be low output. And that Santos dude's tough as fuck. Like
I'm not too impressed with Santos though.
I'm not like with both of them. Like I like it, but it's just that line. Like I'm not gonna bet Santos, but like I think Castaneda's getting this line like he's been out here just murdering savages, and it hasn't really been that way. Like he beat Eddie Wineland, and then he looked good against Miles John when he got the finish. But Miles John can't take no pressure. But this Santos kid, he went 3 hard rounds with Julio Arce, and he don't gas. He hits hard. He fights coming forward the whole time. So I think it's going to be a scrap. Like I would probably favor Castaneda, but that's going to be a fucking scrap.
Yeah, I just like his pressure. I think that's going to get to Santos, to be honest.
Santos, I think. But if you watch when Castaneda fought Eddie Wineland, he was backing up the whole time. Like Wineland was backing him up, and then Santos comes forward with crazy pressure. Like that's all. And Julio Arce is good, dude. Julio Arce beat him, and Julio Arce would definitely beat Castaneda in my opinion. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like him, but I don't know. That's tough.
I mean, Richie's. I like Rich. Like I only broke down like 4 or 5 fights, like I said earlier, and the fights that I did like for my locks, if you want to say, are Richie, and I like Castaneda for my lock, if you want to say locks. But I mean, Yusuf, I think is going to be a lock. I don't even have to do too much research on that.
Yeah. Let's see.
But other than that, I mean,
dude,
it's about
it's tough to call a lock on this card. Like to feel. I mean, like you said, with
I think Durham's safe. I wouldn't call her a lock though, because she might not be able to take down Jan, and then she's in trouble.
Not even. I wouldn't call Randy Brown even a lock. Like I think he's gonna win.
Francisco's tough as shit, dude. He's 43 years old and he's tough. Like, and he knows how to go on the ground. He's a very good striker. Like I will not ever fade that 43-year-old.
I would, dude, out of all these,
maybe
the one that I think could be an actual lock, and this ain't just because spoiler alert, I already got a bet on him, but I think Maxine Grisham, dude, is gonna beat Lynn's, man.
Like Grisham to win though.
Yeah, if you watch Lynn, dude, Lynn's gas is so freaking hard after like a round and a half, and if he does that, what he did against Pragnell, against a bigger Grisham dude, he's going to get beaten. I just don't really see where he's better than Grisham anywhere, man. So,
yep. Let's see. John said Penny, good ground, can sub opponents tough. Maybe a bit slower than Richie. Yeah, I think she's a bit slower than Richie. She's quick.
Yeah, Richie's a high level BJJ girl, so she's not getting subbed by Penny. But like, could Penny kind of take her back or something like she was Loopy? Maybe. But like Richie, you know, she was on the ground with Polyana Viana and was safe and good. And Polyana Viana's world champion jiu-jitsu. I think she had a world title or something like that. And so if she can survive with her, she'll be all right with Penny.
Yeah.
Just see, can she get her down? Like, it's going to be who's the better wrestler. Because Penny has decent wrestling, and Ricci's got pretty good wrestling too, but she's so much smaller, dude.
I think she's going to be like we said, she's super quick. I think she can get to her really quick. And Penny doesn't have the greatest takedown defense, but she's good off her back, and like she's got good grappling. So I think it's going to be mainly like a grappling match, to be honest. And I think Penny's going to just lose like control time, and I think it's going to go to decision pretty easily. I don't see a knockout or a sub. Both the fighters are really good grapplers. They're not going to get subbed. So
right.
Over 2.5 is a very good bet, which I'm probably going to end up doing as well. So spoiler alert, guys. Jake said Fiera under 1.5 at -135 last night was easy money. Don't sleep on Dana White Contender Series guys until their first UFC fight. Yeah. I for one of my legs, I did the under 2.5 just to be super safe, but that was, like I said, it was with ease. I didn't have to fucking sweat. It was like within like 2 minutes, it was a knockout. I'm like, damn, dude. Yeah, he looks freaking good though, Fiera.
Yeah.
Fisherman, maybe he not that bad, but maybe he does bad bets to make bookies money. Yanni, I'm sure he does something like that. Yanni's record was 2-18 on the Contender Series, a so-called betting expert. Most decent bettors hit around 50 to 60% of their bets. Would think an expert would be about 70. Actually, I would say it's like 60% experts, and like average bettors are like 40 to 50.
Yeah, they're definitely under 50.
Yeah.
But it's, man, I mean, to even risk like his reputation like that on basically somewhat type, not amateur, they're pro fights, but half these dudes only got a couple fights, man. It's hard to pick that shit. It's hard to pick Bellator with all these low level guys. It's hard to pick PFL because like you just don't know what you're getting.
Low level.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, some of them are high level, but it's like you don't really know which one's high level or which one's, you know, just looks good over in their country somewhere else and comes over here and just gets beat down. So it's tough to bet them. So if you're good at them, like you and Artem's been killing it, that's good, man. Check their channels out for that. That's tough. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Fisherman said Yusuf Dern, Tabitha Barcelos, all the other ones are over-unders for his plays. I like it because, I mean, we just went through it. There's not a lot of great money line bets, like value-wise, that I saw, and they're just really close. You know what I mean? Like, so just do the over-unders here or prop bets.
Right.
Latifi Lock, thank me later.
Dude, I can't wait till my next show hopefully on Friday. By Friday, I'm hoping they'll be here, but I'm gonna have I got some new paintings.
I saw one of them.
Paintings to hang up. Yeah. And it's hilarious. But I got so they're gonna fill in these gaps below me because with my new computer, I can't put it up and put the paintings in the back and be able to see this beautiful face. So
it's right.
You got to put some lower.
Bunny Hunter said, I feel like Richie plays into what Penny likes and Latifi plays into what Olenek likes. Yeah, I can see that. But but like we said with Richie though, like she's such a good grappler though too. So I don't think she's gonna get subbed. Like I think she's a better grappler. I think she is the better grappler.
I think that's the fight. Like I mean, and if as the line gets higher, just stay away from that because that's still low level women's in the end.
Sure.
But Richie's good, but
mid level. This isn't low. I think Richie's good. The only problem with her for me is she's small.
Very small.
Very talented. If there was an atomweight division, I can guarantee you she'd be top 5. 100%.
Then she would lose her if she dropped down to 105, she wouldn't have her thing that she shakes during weigh-ins and stuff. Gets the fans, man.
Well, then, don't make a 105 weight, okay? Because I want to see that still.
So
All
stay at 115. But
Stay at 115.
she would be good at 105.
She would be very good, and she would probably dominate, potentially champion. Who knows?
Maybe they'll probably eventually get that, man.
You would think.
The more and more, I'm sure there's more girls coming into MMA and stuff now. I'm sure they could do a 105 division.
Yeah.
There'd be no damage though, bro. They'd be like hitting each other. It'd be like pink. Like you just like poof. Like
I wonder if Rose would jump or not jump, but drop down to 105.
I bet some of them like the Karate Hottie. A couple of them girls used to be 105 because that's big weight. Like if you only weigh like 118 and you're fighting at 115, and then you got girls coming down from like 132 to 115, dude, they're gonna be a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm. Epi said Kent State team under is the lock of the week. There we go. Kent State is playing Georgia, mind you. They may not get
team under. Okay.
Under, yeah. So whatever it's set at, just bet the under. They might not get 4 first downs. Yeah. Georgia's real good.
Yo.
Dirty Red said Joko is better than Brendan Allen. That's a close fight. I didn't do any research on yet. But man, Brendan Allen, dude.
He's definitely 1,000 times better than Brandon Allen in fight IQ, because Brandon Allen is not going to do anything you think he's going to do. So I like Jocko in that fight a lot too.
Yep. Y'all right about stats. I'm up to 276 fighters in my regression analyst with 14 different variables, and the best it will get you is around 55 to 60% accuracy.
And that's good though. If it's doing that, that's awesome. That's good. I mean, 60%, dude, is phenomenal.
Yeah. With your bets, if you're hitting over 50%, I mean, more than likely you're winning money.
Yeah. I think they say like the best in the world are to get like an average, it's like 55% or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Some people get mad when like they'll be following my bets and I don't hit every bet, and they'll be like, man, you lost this bet. It's like, bro, you got to do it try. I mean, I know you want to pick and choose from the bets and stuff, but you see if someone's winning all the time and it's hard to pick and choose and then still win it what they win if you do different bets. So
yep. No, I agree. Like, I mean, like we said with the experts hitting like 55%, like they're betting on so many more sports.
A lot, yes. Ton of bets.
So maybe if they stuck with like one sport, it'd be higher. Like maybe it would be 60 or 70% because they're just experts at gambling and betting.
So
it's like with like certain sports only.
Right. So I've been betting for a year, and my record is 147 and 106 on bets. What would that be?
I'll look up real quick. I mean, it's over 50. It's probably close to 60.
And that's over 253 bets. That's a lot of bets made.
How much did you win again? 147?
147, and I've lost 106. I don't even know how to.
So yeah, it's 58%.
58% over a year. That's good shit. Because I think like doing good's like 56 or 54 to 56. So
yeah, I mean, if you're over 50%, no matter what, you should be making money.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Unless you have terrible bankroll management. But yeah, if you're
that's another thing though. You have to make sure you're betting. Your odds play a part in those. Your bankroll management, like you said. So it just depends on how you bet and what you bet. And there could be people that are winning 30% of their bets, but if their odds are averaging like plus 400 odds when they're winning.
Oh yeah, now yeah. But you see the people that their odds are averaging 400, they're losing a lot of fucking bets.
Like minus 40 on the year or
yeah,
so. But last time I checked.
Tracked too. There's probably a lot more than that ripped up in the trash can. But yeah, man.
I'm sure they bet, like football and stuff like that too. So who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Hockey.
Yep. Adrian said Joko Dern just need a third. I like Richie.
Throw Grisham in there.
I like
Grisham because I'll give you another thing. I'm gonna be betting, and I don't usually do this, but on this fight, dude, for me, it's like it's literally gonna happen. That's the clear. I mean, I think it's 100 because I don't never do the props, but I'm gonna bet Mackenzie Dern by sub.
Yeah,
I
that's one
think
of
the
the
first
props
time that and I like Jan's tough, but I think the first time that Dern gets her down in any of them, like she don't have the jiu-jitsu like Torres and them girls, like, or even Rodriguez. Like at least Rodriguez is from Brazil too, so she's got her Muay Thai, but she's also got jiu-jitsu to survive. But I don't think Jan's got it. She got crucifixed and elbowed out by Esparza in the second round. So
yeah. Yeah, I mean, and another thing too about that fight, it's a 5-round fight. So Dern has 5 rounds to get the sub, not just 3. So
yeah. And remember, she got Rodriguez down. What was it? Finally, in like the 3rd round, she had her mounted and had her back and stuff for like the whole round.
Yeah, like 3 minutes to get that sub, and she was super dangerous and just didn't get it because Marina knew what to do. Like she was already knew she was going to lose that round, and she was just like, "I'll do whatever I need to do just to not get subbed."
Yep, and I don't think Jan has that option. I don't think her jiu-jitsu's anywhere near that level. She's going to beat up another striker. That's why I picked her against Rodriguez, because I knew it wasn't going to the ground. If it's just straight striking, that's going to be a good fight. But her against Dern is just, it's not going to be a good. And Dern's been looking fucking great lately, dude. Like you said, her striking's looked improved.
Every fight since Jandiroba.
Yeah,
she looked better, 100%. But like she took at least 1 step or more each fight. I'm like, okay, I see progression. And the next fight, I'm like, okay, I see progression. And then their last fight with who was it? Oh, Torres. Like she looked good striking, but I know she lost that fight. But
right, she looked way improved though, because she's been training with Perillo, Jason. Since she's been with Perillo for like the last 2.5 years, she's looked way better. She used to look really uncomfortable on her feet, doing sloppy takedowns. Now she's like at least striking into the clinch and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, well, and also too, I think Torres is a good like setup fight, like first fight for Jan, because they're kind of a little similar. They're both like smaller, faster strikers. You know?
1 second, Johnny. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, I think both like Jan and Torres are like smaller, faster strikers. So Dern's already already knows the style that she needs to do to train for this fight. But Jan, like Cody said, like Jan doesn't have the jiu-jitsu for it. Like there's just no way. So once that fight gets to the mat, I mean, Dern's another one. Adrian, I think. I also like Castaneda. I know Cody thinks it'll be closer. I like Castaneda a lot. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Santos. I think he is a dangerous striker, but I think he's very hittable and he can get taken down. And Castaneda is pretty well rounded too. So Oscar said, "What's up, man?" He said, "What happened to not betting on women's fights?" Yeah, I try not to. If I do, it's like the over and unders or like props. But I like Richie moneyline. But you want to get it early because I think right now it's at like minus 200 range. You don't want it to go anything more than that because I would stay away. If you can get it lower than that, take it all day. Dern is at minus 200 range. I think that's solid too, but I think the better bet would be Dern by submission. I think that's a good prop bet to do. You'll get plus money for that, at least maybe plus 110, 120 because she's a submission artist. So you'll probably get a little bit less than normal. No Love said, if you do good research, you can hit 80% on the over under bets. Nice. Yeah. Once me and Cody started preaching to like everybody that would listen to us when the bad judging was going on early in the year, like over unders are the way to go, guys.
Yeah. I've like I said, I've hit my last 8 over 3 cards, so I'm sticking with them. I'm going to do at least 2, maybe 3 on well, probably 2 because I already got 2 straight bets in. So.
Yeah, I want to see the lines. I do like a lot of overs and a couple unders for certain fights, but I don't know what they're going to be set at. I don't know what they're going to be. The odds are going to be, but I want to hit them early though. Those you do need to hit early. So if you have a sports book and you know when they put out those lines, like immediately hit those early because they always jump real quick.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Malkoun beat Brandon Allen, dude. He beat him.
That was such a close fight, though. The only thing that I did think Allen won, and the only reason why, because Malkoun wasn't doing anything when he had top control. And then Allen kept getting back up. He kept getting taken down, but he kept getting back up, and Malkoun wasn't doing anything. And I'm like,
Right, but even on the feet though, Allen wasn't really, and until the third round, like Allen won the third, but man.
Yeah, it was a close fight though. Like I don't
Yeah,
blame
it was close.
whoever, and that was one of the bets that I remember that night. I was sweating because I was like, I got Allen in a freaking parlay who's minus 300, which he didn't look like at all.
No,
it's tough.
I actually picked Malkoun to win that fight.
CJP said dog of the card. Okay, let me look here.
I would say Oleinik. For me, it's Oleinik or
I like Oleinik.
Like Santos. And I mean, I think people's going to like that Borishev, but that's going to be a really tough fight, and he's on short notice. I see a lot of money coming in on him. But I like either Santos or Oleinik, and probably Oleinik, to be honest, the best. So I mean, and that's just at the odds because Santos is such a big dog, and I don't think that fight should be like that much of a difference. Like I like Castaneda, but I'm not like that high on him.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at my phone for something. Dog of the card. I like Oleinik as a dog. I liked him before when they were supposed to fight at Columbus, so I'm gonna stick with that one. Another one that Trevin Jones against Barcelos, like
that's a good one. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Maybe a little bit more research on that one. I haven't touched that one yet, but he hits hard. He hits hard.
It's gonna be a close fight because Barcelos, man, he don't really use his grappling, and I don't think he'll be able to really out grapple Trevin Jones too much, anyways. But he gasses out a little bit if he does. But it's gonna be a close fight. Like these dogs, man. It's a lot of close fights in this card, I believe.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm not very confident in a lot of dogs, but those two would be my most at the moment right now. Maybe Ronson.
But man, dude, there's another one that I'm like, dude, I watched the tape. I thought I'd be on him, but they're both low level. He's not real. I mean, the Silva ain't that low level. It's just that he doesn't fight all that often. Neither one of them. I would stay away from that fight. I see a lot of money coming in on Ronson, but like Ronson's like older, coming off steroids, took a beating to the other dude. You don't know shit about Silva either.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, you don't know what Silva is not very active.
If you go watch Silva fight Jared Gordon,
he's got power though.
Yeah, you'll rethink taking Jesse Ronson, and that's why like I wanted to watch that before I went, and I'm like, man, no, I can't take either side. It's hard to even pick a side in that fight, but like I definitely wouldn't be throwing a bunch of money on Jesse Ronson, man.
The fisherman said, for real, 25 minutes is a long time when it gets to the ground and it's a wrap. Yep,
I'm with you on that.
Let's see. SK said, rocking with Stolyarenko as my dog of the card. I believe that armbar will show up and prove takedowns. Yep. I mean, I think she's armbar or bust. It's a good underdog pick. And honestly, if you're going to do Stolyarenko, I would just pick her by submission.
I got to see this other Chelsea handler. Like, I never even heard of her or seen her or nothing. So it's like, I got to see what she's like on the ground because she's going to go to the ground. Stolyarenko's good at least getting the fight to the ground. So
true. That's why I said if you want to bet Stolyarenko, she's like an armbar specialist.
Yo, definitely.
Sprinkle on the sub, and she's the underdog right now. You're going to get at least like plus 300 range or so. Let's see. Fisherman, last time I bet Dern by sub, she won by decision, but that was a 3-rounder. So this time Dern by sub hitting for sure. I think so too.
Yeah.
People who make their UFC debut, I think, lose more than win. I think so too.
Yeah,
I think it's just I don't want to say fight IQ, but I think it's just experience, the jitters, and like Zell Huber, for example, like he's a better fighter than that, like 100%. But something just wasn't there the first 2 rounds. He looked better in the third, but
too late,
too little, too late. He didn't do anything the first 2 rounds. Like I was just like throwing my arms up in the air. I'm like, what are you even here for? You're not punching.
Right.
Oh, I missed that. My bad. Richie was 1.53 and dropped to 1.5. So place your bet on her right now. It's going down. Yeah, that's what I said earlier when you were gone. If you like Richie, pick her or bet her or whatever you need to do right now before she goes above like minus 225 or something. You don't want to touch her at that range.
Right.
Just do the over if you want to.
That fights. I like Ricci. I just think it's going to play out close.
Dern by submission going to be like plus 100. You're right. Yep. I mean, I'll take that prop all day though.
Yeah, I really like Dern this weekend or next weekend.
Yep. Yeah, I wish it was this weekend.
60% of the time they hit 100% of the time.
Over under hit almost 100% of the time.
At least 50%.
Does.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like over unders too, because you're getting two different things. You either is one's going to hit or the other, and with the winner of the fight, there's a lot of got a visitor.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? What's going on? What are we taking tonight?
UFC Kitty.
Nice. The new mascot, bro.
That's right. Joko going to win. He's going to have the more volume on the feet. Yeah, I mean, he's got good grappling too.
He's got good takedown defense.
Striker and
fight IQ.
Fight IQ.
If you think Brendan Allen's going to go in there and take him down, he's not going to. If you think he's going to go in there and strike, he's probably not going to try to like. I'm sick of that.
No, I get it because I think I bet on Allen like 3 or 4 times.
Remember with Chris Curtis, how he looked against Chris Curtis? Then he got, like I said, he got beat up standing up by Curtis. I thought he got out grappled by Malkoon. Like, he's not bad, but I don't know, man. He's just, to me, he's just not that great.
Yeah. Penny Richie over seems sensible. Yeah, I just don't see a knockout or a sub. Both of them are very good grapplers. They're not going to get subbed.
Right.
So maybe if you even want a little bit more juice, like just do fight goes a distance. You might get like minus 180 or 200 range for a good parlay piece.
Yeah. Man, I looked on my phone and we got 28 people watching. We only got 9 likes, man.
9? Come on, there's 28 people.
Man. I think that's what it said. Let me see.
Come on, man.
I could have it wrong. This was a good show, man. We got to get a 10.
Don't make me check. Do you have to go soon? You have to work? Oh, we got Baby Blood.
Here. Say hi to everybody, baby.
Hi.
Baby Blood.
Let me see.
What's up?
Say what's up to everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Who's the picks, Baby Blood?
I'm gonna give you 2 fights.
I'm picking the girl.
You want to pick the girls? Okay. Who's gonna win? Jessica Panay or Tabitha Ricci?
What?
Jessica Panay or Tabitha Ricci? You pick Panay?
Yeah, that was the underdog.
Yeah, she is the underdog. She loves underdogs. What's the other girls' fight?
You could do Mackenzie Dern and Jan.
Okay, who's gonna win? Jan or Mackenzie Dern?
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern.
Good girl. Okay.
Is her the underdog?
No, she's the favorite.
But she's the right pick, though.
Yes, good pick.
Did I pick one?
Yeah, you picked him. We'll give you.
I picked the underdog.
All right, Beauty. Come on, baby. We'll do more next Wednesday. You have 4 picks on this card, Beauty.
I have 4 picks on this card. I go.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting ready for work though too. But yeah, man.
Okay.
Awesome. You got to get on tonight. But this was a good show. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on, man. I was getting to it. We'll see, man. I hope we got more.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly through some of these though, real quick. Loti, let's go.
No, never mind. My bad. I had to update the screen. We got 31 likes. I like that.
There we go. All right.
Makes it worth it, man.
So Loti said Disco versus Allen fight goes a distance lock, I believe. I think so too.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm picking and choosing. I know you got to go here.
Yeah, you can go through the rest of these real quick.
Okay. John said Silva's chin is weak though. Yeah, he's been knocked out a few times, but he's got some power though.
Yeah, he does. He gets rocked almost every fight that I watched. He did get rocked, but like against Jared Gordon, he came back tough. The one against Ricky Glenn, that was he just rushed in. But he's legit. He's got jiu-jitsu, grappling, and striking. And we know Ronson's just got striking, and he's like 38, 37, and he's or 35, and steroid plagued and all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah. Eric said betting on Dern is trying to predict which way it happens. That's true.
Yeah, man.
She seems to be trending in the right direction, though.
Yeah.
Even though she lost her last fight, she's trending in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm fading the takedown defense of Jan this week.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't even be betting that fight. I haven't bet it yet. So
I'm only going to be betting Dern by submission. That's it. I'm not betting the under. I'm not betting the over. I'm not betting Dern money line. It's just going to be Dern sub. That's it.
I like that.
Carlos said off topic, but if you want to make some good money, bet NLL winner Dodgers plus 150. I place heavy bet on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Good tip.
Feeling like it'll hit. 15 games left, and they're up 8 games. Do the math. Is that for the pennant though? Like they have to make it to the World Series? I mean, because they got more playoff games to go. I'm just wondering. It's still a good bet though. They should make the World Series. They're that good. So.
Yep.
Bro, I lost 1 over unders in 2 months. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing them.
Lil Seal, thanks for coming out. He said just found out Dern was a decent favorite.
Yeah, she is 2-1.
It's not bad. I think she should. I don't want to say cruise because it's gonna it's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. But she should win this one. Okay, Low T City said Blood's daughter got the lock. There it is, guys. Penny and Dern underdog and women's parlay lock of the night.
Hey, I want to. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're good. I was watching you.
I'm gonna show you guys one of my new paintings that's gonna go up. I love this painting. This is just one.
Oh, there we go.
The lovely Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Crazy eyes. I got 3 more good ones too to put up with it, but I love that painting. I like that red color.
Nice. I like it.
Off topic. My brain goes everywhere, dude.
No, you're good, dude. This is the week to do it.
Right.
Carlos said no to win the NL division at the end of the season. Okay, so they have to win the pennant. Yeah. I mean, plus 150 for Dodgers right now. They're the best team in the baseball right now. If you want to bet baseball, so it's a good bet. Yeah, they're amazing, dude.
The Yankees good even with Judge hitting all the home runs and stuff.
Yeah, they're good. But they're not the best in even the American League. I think the Astros are the best. That's just me. The Sox should be good, but they fucking suck, dude. Don't even get me started. That's a whole different stream. Okay. Effie said the Braves or Mets will give the Dodgers a good series. You think so? I don't know about maybe the Mets. Not the Braves. All right, we'll get going here. Well, we got to get going. But thanks for everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. We always love talking to everybody here. So thank you for participating in the chat. Blood Money, thanks for coming out. As always, I hope everybody does good. We're going to do our normal live stream next week for our official picks for UFC Vegas 61, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Next week on Wednesday, we'll be on Blood Money's channel. So make sure you subscribe to him if you haven't yet. So that way you'll get the notifications. Am I missing anything? One of those, like my mind is going too. I'm talking about everything.
A little good news too, is we might be doing a fight companion coming up. I'm gonna try it, dude. I don't know how good it's gonna go because, like, dude, I got this little whole routine. I get nervous during them for no reason. Like, but like, I will be good, but it's like,
it's gonna be this one, right?
Yeah. So next weekend.
Go ahead.
So it's me, you, and Patrick so far, and he said maybe his buddy Lou Betcha will be on there, which would be cool. He's a cool dude too. Everybody check him out on Twitter and on YouTube and everything. But that'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, it'll be my first fight companion. I've never done one.
Me too.
So I think it'll be real fun.
I did like 3 fights with Dev, and one of them was like Dustin Jacoby versus Mikhail Olenjacek or whatever his name is. And I had a big bet on Jacoby, and it was like the first fight of the night. Dude, and I was so nervous during that. And then I didn't know fully. Like, I think he finally kind of took over a little bit in the third, but I was like, man, I hate being on camera watching this shit because I got a lot of money on this shit, dude. I get the little bet sweat. I get the bet sweats and everything, dude.
I'm going to be real. I think that's what people want to see. They want to see, like, just you being real. Like, I mean, I'm not going to, like, scream and, like, jump up and down. Like,
I might.
But
hey, when Tybora won, it was me and my girl was here, and I'm pacing back and forth. I do that Conor McGregor shit on the couch, dude. On over unders, you're counting down the clock, and Yeah, dude. When they did Tybora, because I thought it was a draw. The way they read it off, they're like 20, 29, 28 Tybora or something like that. And then they were like, and then the next two judges have it this way. And then he said majority said, and I'm ripping off my shirt like, yeah, freaking out because I won't do that. I promise that. But you probably will.
Should. It'd be hilarious.
Probably will get some content out of me because
YouTube will block you for nudity and all that stuff.
I ain't got no more channel after that, dude. I'm like,
there goes your 1,000 subs. Did you get all your stuff like for monetization and stuff getting taken care of?
No, I don't. Dude, what do they just send you something or something?
You got so you're gonna get like another tab. It's like next to your like stuff. It'll say like monetization in studio. You're gonna have to like do a whole bunch of stuff for it. So I'd start early.
FBI background check and stuff.
Yeah, you have to go through like give your blood sample, DNA, like
all of it.
Make sure you're not on steroids.
That's the only. I'm on performance enhancing drugs. The only way
there you go. Yeah, but I would start early though. There's like a lot of stuff to do. It probably takes about like 3 or 4 weeks if you start early.
And you say what part of it? Like
so. Go to your like studio,
or the studio, or
the studio.
Okay.
And then go to like there's like a little button that says monetization.
Okay, I don't have that.
And then maybe go on your computer. It's a little bit easier to see. Like go to your like channel, and then on the left, you'll see like all the like a monetization thing, and then you'll have to click on some buttons, and it'll walk you through everything.
Yeah. I'll find it. Another thing too.
I can take a screenshot. I'll just do it through Instagram. I'll show you where it's at.
Okay. Another thing. How do you? Well, all right. So when I started using StreamYard, I bought the thing. So like, what? When I record my video, after I record it, how do I post it so it ain't like it's a live video? Because I posted a best bets and it was like a live video.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my last one. It was more like a stream, which it really wasn't, or like a live stream. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That was the first
just the way it does it.
Probably, I think there's a way where you can like record it and then just post it, but I just don't know how to do it. I'll have to figure it out and look it up online. But I know, like I said last week, I just tried something different. I just wanted to get it out and then just go.
It's good. It's way easier though. Just do it.
Oh my god, dude! I saved like a few hours just not editing and rendering and like uploading and like.
I've never, dude. I like it that they uploaded it that quick. My longest thing was like uploading it. It always take like an hour for some reason. But like, on that StreamYard, dude, it just went right there, and yeah, it's easier. It's just so much easier. Like I don't know how to fucking edit, but I wish I did. But I have to restart my video a couple times because I'll start doing my introduction and I'll fuck up words. And it takes me like 5 minutes to get used to it. And then
the best part is you just go with it. If you mess up, you mess up like that. It adds character. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I think now that I pay for this StreamYard, dude, I'm gonna start doing some more stuff. Like I'm gonna do like I think my best bets live. I'm just gonna do that like a live show. Like when I do it on Friday, usually when I do my best bets, I'm gonna do like a best bets weigh-in show or something where I just talk about anything I noticed and stuff like that and give all bets out. So.
True. No, I was thinking about doing that too. Like maybe just do like a really quick like bets video because I used to do bets videos before, but then I kind of stopped and I was like, one video a week. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. You're working full time.
It really is. It really is.
But if I can do a live for like me, like 30 minutes real quick, and people want to jump in and like just chat a bit, that's cool. Like I'm not gonna like do like one of these like we do now, but like I'll just chat a little bit and then
give your bets, do 30 minutes or something.
30 minutes done. And then you don't have to worry about editing or nothing. It's quick and easy.
Yeah, that'll be fun, man. But yeah, man. All right. I'm gonna get ready for work, but I will catch all you guys. Appreciate all you guys coming out. And we'll catch you guys Wednesday night live. And like I said, everybody go check out my video too on Friday when I drop it, because that's going to be your chance to comment, like, subscribe, comment on it, and get a chance at winning them 5 autograph cards. And I'll ship them wherever. So just get there, put your comment and stuff. Yeah. But I will. And
also next week for our live, I'll have a couple cards too that we'll do giveaways for if you want to.
Yeah,
we'll do it. I'll get questions and stuff too. We'll have it all good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna start getting fun around here, even funner. So
even funner. So you better come with your knowledge and your Google skills.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, we're gonna have to figure out exactly when we started this. So we have to do like a little anniversary show, like a year. I'm not. I mean, I know what it's not too soon coming up, but just little stuff with.
Yeah, I
how
mean,
many episodes we've
I'll have to
done.
go back and look when our first live was. I mean, we kind of started. Maybe what was it, like December? Like it was kind of like right after we just started.
Because I know we went to that UFC in March, and I thought it was right. Maybe it was like January or February, but it might have been December.
I'll look it up because I think I think we started it on mine, but I'll look it up to see when my earliest one was.
The first one we didn't know how to work all the shit, so me and him just sat and talked for like we canceled it and just sat and talked for like 2 hours.
Yeah. We were supposed to do it and we didn't, and we just like chatted for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Like I said, go to work, Cody, and get some money for your bankroll. And
yes, sir.
Be back here next week. So take care, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit that like button now. Bye.
Yes, sir. See you guys later.